All right, guys, welcome to our episode 3 of the crypto segment of the Highs and Lows podcast, where we talk about everything happening in the crypto space and also how you can position yourself to take advantage of the blockchain and cryptocurrency ecosystem. So if you're looking at investing, making so much money short term or long term, or starting up a career in the crypto space, this is the podcast that you should be listening to. If you're thinking about switching your career, maybe to a Web3 based career, this is the podcast you should be listening to. And as usual, my name is Solomon Gift Amundi, and I'm here with my co-hosts, Mr. Choma Miracle.
Right, it's good to be here to talk about crypto yet another day. So
yeah, definitely talking about this space, the crypto space. I saw something today, and I think I've been hearing rumors about it for say about 2 weeks now. But I saw first-hand information about like people that have experienced this. I saw it on Twitter. Yeah, I saw it on Twitter. People were writing about it, and that's basically Telegram deleting people's accounts.
yeah, that's true.
You get, so I saw some persons complain about it. Yeah, I know a few persons have said something about that, but I didn't pay attention. But yeah, seeing someone post it on Twitter.
Our last one of our last episodes, we talked about the possibility of something like that happening.
Yes. And I started thinking, if Telegram is now deleting, because I went through the comments and I saw accounts from different persons saying they have experienced the same thing. So one person said Telegram deleted about 3 of his accounts. One other person said almost 20 of his accounts. You get, and we still don't know the metrics they are looking at before they delete these accounts.
Yeah.
We can't say those accounts were involved in dubious activities, or we can't say those accounts scammed people or did some certain kind of transactions, or were in a particular group or did chat with certain personalities. We don't know. We can't say why. You get, so it's kind of like scary.
One can just speculate, because even when you check groups,
Yes,
accounts that shield tokens in other groups, accounts that post ref links in other groups. For example, they have bots that when you enter a group and you post a referral link,
it deletes.
It deletes, or it warns you. So imagine when you do that in a couple of groups and these bots detect that this account does this more often.
Yeah,
Telegram can actually make use of such data to ban accounts. Right, but now the main issue there is not even in the banning of the account. The main issue there is some of these accounts have wallets.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yes, that might have some form of cryptos in them.
Yes.
Also, some of these accounts might have farmed some of these points.
Yeah, some of those tokens.
Yes. So
TG mini apps, games and all.
Yeah, and the truth be told,
someone even said, sorry to interrupt, someone even said he lost over, I think, 1 million of his farmed tokens on whether MemeFi or so.
Right.
That he lost that because that account was deleted.
You
get, now when you think about, okay, we were beginning to champion Telegram in terms of when you compare it to like WhatsApp. And Telegram is positioning itself as a social media app that synchronizes with the crypto ecosystem, and most projects use it. Most persons now, even most crypto platforms, having and looking for a way to create like a mini app to take advantage of this whole stuff. So you can imagine when we are now in an era where these accounts are now being deleted.
Well, for me, the part of this whole thing that makes sense to me is the accounts that are spamming other accounts, because
some persons say they have not spam. Some say they have not even shielded anything on that account. Some say even that account they've not even used it to farm or do anything relating to any Telegram mini apps.
There's always a margin for error in these things, right?
True.
Some people, one phone, they have multiple accounts.
I think that could be a factor too.
Yes, but then there's this argument that Telegram didn't say we shouldn't have multiple accounts on one phone, right?
Fact, yeah.
But then the spamming too is a thing where part of the quests for or tasks for some of these TG apps is share your ref link, invite more people. And how would you do that if you're like a small user that doesn't have a lot of followers on social media? You go into other groups, drop the link, and do it repeatedly. Okay, so that might cause the whole thing of banning your account or putting. Normally Telegram, before, the way they do it is if you spam too much, they make it that you can no longer reply chats.
Yes,
you can no longer send messages in groups, right? So this could be another way, but also that now that Telegram is under the eyes of the law. Okay,
I also believe this approach is too brutal.
Well, it's too brutal, but then
sincerely too brutal.
This whole thing of mini apps, people are having hundreds of accounts, people are spamming, people are misusing it. But I don't know, maybe going forward they might find a softer way to maybe deter people from doing this kind of thing, or maybe they targeted a certain group of people, but then other people got affected. But then let's see how, because people are complaining that Telegram is not responding to mails and all that, so we don't really have enough
the
data.
The founder of Telegram, he said something that Telegram is being run by a very compact team. You get, where everyone in the team, they're all engineers,
right?
So they didn't even make provision for stuffs like customer service.
Oh, okay.
You understand? They didn't make provision for that. I feel eventually he would need to expand the team and take that into account. He said that they've spent $0 on publicity. They've never done any form of publicity. You get, but for me, I would say this is very scary. And why is because we're already in an era where most persons are scared of Instagram banning or deleting their account. They're scared of TikTok doing the same. They're scared of Twitter doing the same. They're scared of YouTube doing the same. So you tend to see people navigate and try to push their users and their customers or clients or audience, try to push them to their Telegram community. The people felt safe having those Telegram communities, and they felt like they had a bit more of control and leverage. But now with the whole deleting, it's not even ban, it's deleting of accounts. It makes it extremely scary.
No person that just has one account has come up to say my one account was deleted. It's people that have multiple
we can't say for now, but whoever is watching this video, if your Telegram account has been deleted, please just comment in the video and you can try to explain briefly why it was deleted, or why you think it was deleted, or if it was just the account you had in that device, or if it's an account that you made use of to farm multiple projects, or also if it is an account that you make use of majorly for shilling, or if it's just a normal account you use for your business. Just let us know. Basically, you can just comment so that maybe other persons can learn. And also, if you feel there was any particular reason why that account was deleted, please just try to comment so that other persons can learn and we can see or try to figure out what is causing this issue. So I think that pretty much sums up the whole TG issues. So guys, please don't forget, leave a comment about this whole TG issue. If you've been affected, let us know. If you haven't, still let us know. If you have a friend that has been affected, please still do let us know. Now, which brings us to the next very serious talking point, which is crypto being a scam. We still have most persons with the mindsets and the ideology that cryptocurrencies are scam. Based on your experience in this space for over 7-8 years, what do you think?
Basically, crypto is not a scam, but crypto is filled with scams, right?
Okay.
Now, why I say so is because we've seen so many MLM schemes, Ponzi schemes, rogues, and all that stuff filled, in the crypto market.
Yes.
And also, even when you're even dealing with a legit crypto token or coin, one should understand that crypto is a zero-sum game. People don't understand this part, right?
Okay.
So even if you're not being scammed, you're trading a legit token on, let's say, Binance or KuCoin or any good exchange or DEX, you have to understand that crypto trading is a zero-sum game. What that means is, as you're buying, someone is selling. to you.
It's like a player versus player.
Right. As you're selling, someone is buying from you. The gain you're making is someone else's loss. Your loss is someone else's gain. So at every point in time, even when you think you're buying in early, a token just launched, it's 12K market cap, you're buying in early, you're happy. Someone is selling it to you. That person is making gain. You're on zero right now, right? So zero-sum game is basically, at the end of the day, everything equates to zero. So that money that I made, someone lost, a group of people lost money for me to make that money. You get? So by the time people understand this, and with every other thing involved, you can now be able to navigate the crypto market. What even plays out the zero-sum nature of crypto trading is meme coins, because it makes it faster. So people lose money faster. People make money faster. So people can now, crypto na scam, because that your $100 that you put, you've just like your $100 is now, let's say, 3 cents. So your eye don't clear. But there crypto is scam. I lost a lot of money. It's a zero-sum game. Know when to enter, know when to exit, because your gain is someone else's loss. It's as simple as that.
I feel crypto being despite the fact that it has been around for over 10 years, it's still a very new technology.
Right.
It is still highly experimental. We have not fully unlocked the potential of blockchain and cryptocurrencies. And obviously, with every new technology, people must take advantage. People
It's
must
a natural thing.
be victims. People must lose money, and you must have bad actors and bad players. In fact, if we want to work with statistics, and since the inception of Bitcoin, if we look at successful crypto projects as against unsuccessful ones, we're not even talking of scams yet, just successful ones as against unsuccessful ones, you'll find out that 90%, it outnumbers it. Before you count one successful crypto project, you've counted like 30 unsuccessful crypto projects. You get, technically speaking, most of those unsuccessful ones, they are not scams. They just failed.
It's a mixture
it didn't
of
work.
Scams.
It didn't work. What they were trying to use crypto for was not worth it. People were not interested, or maybe the market had not yet matured as at that point. So whatever they were trying to do then did not work, or maybe that field was saturated. Like we're seeing with AI now, most of the AI projects would end up being scams, and some too would fail. So if people look at it like that, we have failed crypto projects, we have successful ones, then we still have scam crypto projects that the intention of the teams, the founders, the creators and pioneers of those projects was not even to do anything. It was just an outright scams. And truthfully, if we have before we count one successful crypto project, we should have counted like 200 scams.
That's true.
Obviously. And meme coins just took this to another level. You get it. Just give it like a 10 exponential.
It's
crazy.
Brings us to the part where, if you understand the zero-sumness of this whole thing, you now find out that more people lose money than they make money in crypto.
True. A higher percentage of people lose money in crypto than the percentage that makes money. And I feel that is also largely because, not necessarily because we have lots of scams in crypto, but I think it's because of people are eager to make quick money. And most persons jump in thinking it's very easy because of the highly volatile nature of the market, and social media has made it such that if someone tweets anything or says anything, I made so and so amount, in a few days it's on everyone's status, and everyone is jumping in to go and see if they can do the same thing without proper knowledge and proper guidance.
Because if you check some of
I think that is the major issue.
Check some of these influencers. People will come up and say something in the lines of, if you held Shiba Inu in 2018, $100 right now, you're making 6 billion. Those things are unrealistic.
Truthfully.
Right? Why? Because the truth still remains, if you were holding Shiba Inu that time and you saw Shiba Inu do 10x, 100x, naturally you take some profit off.
Using real numbers.
Yes.
Someone that put $10, you're seeing $10,000.
People seeing those kind of video come up over and over again, it now becomes engraved in their consciousness. So when they put $10 in a meme and they are saying that this $10 you put 2 hours ago is now $250.
Most people will take it.
Take it. They will not be like, oh no, imagine what this thing will do in the next 3 days or 1 week,
and they end up losing everything.
They will lose every single thing.
It happens.
So now it's more like people make, now we're getting into the bull market, right? People would see money.
Yes.
Few would be able to take out that money.
Yeah, most persons.
Right? Because people don't understand this zero-sumness of this whole thing. People don't understand liquidity. People don't understand how market caps work. People don't understand valuations. So when they see, someone might sit down somewhere and be like, oh, guy, if XRP hit $30,
I'd have made crazy money. And most persons are deceived with, I have 200,000 of that
yes
token.
Of this token. I have 10 million of this token.
10 million of
so
that
I use
token.
$10 and I bought this token. I am holding 200 million of it.
If it gets to $1,
right,
or 10 cents, I would have made $200,000.
So that's what I'm saying. Most people, they don't understand valuations, they don't understand market cap, they don't understand pricing and strategy, because meme coins is actually using pricing as a strategy to hide valuations if you don't know how to calculate valuations. So these things makes people to wait. Oh, that my $10, guy, that my $10 now $100, guy. Imagine if this thing reach $1, or maybe even $1. If it hit 50 cents, it will never touch 50 cents, and you're most likely to lose both your capital and everything. Your excitement, your how would I even put it now? Your thought about crypto, because by the time people lose money, this thing that was exciting them before becomes an evil thing to them.
Exactly.
Right?
And another thing is, despite the fact that crypto has gained worldwide awareness, despite the fact that it has gained like worldwide awareness, making use of celebrities, making use of top companies, having branding done in airports and all of those stuffs, despite that, because you have crypto companies sponsoring racing events, you get sponsoring football clubs, you get UFC, a whole lot. Crypto has obviously gained worldwide awareness. Despite that, the education level is still very below average, like very, very below average. So many people now know crypto than 4 years ago.
That's true.
But at the same time, the percentage of persons that understand, that are educated about what this thing is really about, what is really happening, how can they leverage on this, the risks involved with this whole stuff, the percentage of those persons hasn't necessarily increased.
But the truth is,
people need to understand that
most people don't want to learn. Some, they just want to make money. Some, when you tell them, okay, go and learn how to trade, they find it, oh, I have to now know what is technical analysis, I have to start drawing lines, it looks so complex, right? Yes, trading is not easy, but you have to start from somewhere, because if you hope that this thing will give you money and you would actually get to collect that money in fiat, you have to understand at least the basics of how this thing works, right?
At the same time too, people also fail to understand that there are diverse ways you can make money in crypto without necessarily trading.
Right.
For example, I know this is also dependent on having deep pockets. For example, Justin Song received almost $8 million worth of engine. He gets the token as airdrop. He gets, based on its liquidity drop, he got almost $8 million worth of the token. He wasn't trading, but like I said, that is based on having deep pockets. Now, there are so many other ways too that people can make use of to make money in crypto, aside just trading, or aside aggressive trading. Where you need to understand technical analysis. In levels as if you're doing forex trading. People fail to understand some of those things too, and people fail to understand that there are people that offer and render other forms of services to crypto companies, blockchain related companies, and they get paid. So I think everything boils down to education. People need to really, really educate themselves. There are people that they are just investing, long term, and if you look, you'll find out that you can actually come up with a thesis that people that held Bitcoin and Ethereum long term were more profitable than those that were trying to trade it. You get long term. That also plays out.
That's true, but then, like you said, there's a whole lot of thing when it comes to hodling and trading.
Yeah.
And then there's also you have to also look at the people's pockets. For example, if I can feed myself normally 3 square meal, I'm fine. And you give me $1,000, I will use that $1,000 differently than if you give that same $1,000 to someone that isn't able to feed themselves 3 square meal.
Yes.
Right? The consciousness is different. I might now be thinking, okay, if this is my $1,000, if I take out $500 and use it to buy this token and hold it for 2 years, it's fine, right? But then this other person, he's thinking, this $1,000 guy, I need to buy food, I need to do this, I need to do that. So if you take that consciousness and you take it back to crypto, Justin Sun can maybe provide liquidity for an exchange, or stake a token, maybe $12 million, and forget it
for 2, 3, 5 years,
right?
And then and he's not bothered.
Keep getting airdrops or keep getting free allocations, as opposed to someone that has $200. This is $200 is everything. He wants this money to use it to maybe buy stuff, pay rent. He's going to use that $200 differently. In fact, he's not looking for 2x, 50%.
Yes.
He's looking for 10x, 25x, 50x, right? And then thereby exposing himself to much more risk, because the truth in crypto is high risk, high reward. That is why people are entering into meme coins, because meme coins liquidity is low. What's it called? There's high volatility, and the truth is that crypto money is made in volatility. If there is no volatility, money is not being made.
Yeah.
And meme coins provides you with one of the highest forms of volatility in crypto,
and the excitement.
So yes, over time, the hodler that knows what he's doing is going to outperform the inexperienced trader.
Truthfully.
But the experienced trader would outperform the hodler.
And
if
memes,
you're really experienced in what you're doing, because the truth is, you're scaling in maybe DCA into tokens, you're scaling out when you know that, okay, guy, I need to go out. But the vast majority of people, imagine if this whole TG mini apps onboards a lot of users that are not experienced, they don't know trading, and they made their first money via airdrop, and then they use that airdrop money to buy one meme coin, and they have this beginner's luck, and then they made 10x, and you think that is how it is, this is trading for you, and then you're in the mouth or the beginning of the bull market. That is a very good recipe for disaster.
Facts.
Right? Now, he goes and he recruits a lot of his guys, teaching them how to do airdrop, teaching them how to trade meme coins out of his own experience. And then when they crash hard.
Together.
They really crash hard.
Yeah.
Okay, so education and what's it called? Your money, the amount of money, disposable income you have plays a huge role. And then you will also blame us in this part of the world. We are not exposed to that much capital. If someone wants to go and borrow money now, it's going to take you a whole lot of time.
Yeah, access to liquidity.
Yes, but then someone in the UK can easily
have access
to liquidity and then know how to go around it. So that's it for me when it comes to this whole trading and hodling aspect of things.
But then again, now that's like the major reason why we always tell people that you should make sure you have a guide or a mentor.
That can be overemphasized.
Yeah, whenever you're getting started in the crypto space, because when you have a mentor or a guide, whichever, you're basically learning and leveraging from the mistakes and errors that person has made. So chances are you will most likely, if you listen to that person, not repeat those same mistakes. But oftentimes you still see people, even when they have a mentor, they will still repeat those mistakes, because it can also be highly emotional. You can give somebody a project to invest, let's say $500, and the person invests and the person makes, let's say, $3,000.
They want to beat
and you tell the person, take out capital, and take some profit. and the person will start looking at it like you're an enemy, or you don't want their progress. Most of them, they will tell you they have pulled out, but they haven't. Maybe much later, weeks after or months after, you will notice that they didn't take a dime. Or sometimes they pulled out and they saw the project going higher and they cut back in again with their profits and their capital, and they end up losing everything. So yeah, it can't be overemphasized. If you want to get started with your crypto journey, be it as a trader, or you want to start offering services in the ecosystem, whichever, or you want to just start investing long term or short term, or you want to do spot trading or futures trading, whichever, or you want to trade memes, anyone you want to do, you need to have a guide or a mentor. Very important. Like, we would always keep saying
Talking
that.
about mentors and guides, CZ, which is like a mentor to so many crypto founders and projects, he was released a few days back, right? And the buzz, what was kind of, would I say, funny to me is that I didn't see Binance tweet about CZ's release.
I haven't checked, but
I think I checked. I didn't see any of such tweets.
Personally, I was expecting to take advantage of that, to make money on the Binance Smart Chain to trade memes. But sincerely speaking, I wasn't impressed with the performance of most of the
But there
memes.
was this new meme coin trading platform that launched on Binance.
Yeah, I've not tried it before. Yeah, I saw it. I've not tried it before. I had to give it time.
They launched a token almost that same time.
I think it's Baby BNB. Something like that.
That token did.
It did very well. Got to over $100 million, but I didn't invest in it. So I had to just observe.
That buzz, assuming it was like a Solana meme would have created.
Ideally, we would expect to see like maybe a dozen of meme coins spring up that will easily run above $1 million. So the hype was short-lived. It was really very, very short-lived.
But the hype now that I just pray it doesn't get short-lived is FTX Repayments. So there's now
talking about
repaying those
talking about FTX Repayments. Most persons were disappointed, majorly because it was now made obvious that they won't be getting the full amounts that they lost.
Would you even expect full amounts?
They'll be getting probably about 25% of the lost amount. But personally, I actually made money from the news, and majorly based on longing the FTT token. Because that's one sweet thing with crypto. The market is very much influenced by news and hypes. So most times when you tend to see like a news and there's a token relating to that platform that the news is related to, you can easily go just long it and make some good money from it.
If your token doesn't have the hype, no matter your technology, no matter what you've built,
it will be difficult.
It will be very, very difficult for you to
very difficult.
It's more of sometimes you need the would I say clout? You need the noise to push information, to get people to want to buy your tokens, because whether we like it or not, most persons will say, oh, I'm here for the technology.
Most persons are still there to make money.
If you don't make
even the companies with the tech,
right?
If
you don't make money, you shot yourself in the foot. You be like, OG, we no get money. You
have to make money.
You have to really, really make
money. It's non-negotiable. You have to make money.
Yeah. So that's why you're even seeing guys that are Bitcoin maxis, Ethereum maxis, Solana maxis. They are now venturing into all sorts of things. Campaigns for airdrops, whether it's airdrops via doing tasks, whether it's liquidity kind of airdrops, any form of airdrops. They are now really, really engaged in the whole DeFi
you have to.
ecosystem.
Yeah.
So even as of now, the whole TG mini app stuff, a lot of them now are beginning to look into
they're beginning to look into it
apps
to see if they can leverage on it.
You see Binance and this whole Moonbeaks, right? If I told you that Binance, a top tier exchange,
create a mini app
that has its own chain, will go and create its own TG mini app, you will not actually agree.
Yeah,
There will be no
most
need.
persons wouldn't expect it, but I mean, they have to keep moving. They have to leverage.
It's
The ecosystem is highly competitive.
But the truth now
Highly
is
competitive.
they've made a post saying that Moonbeaks will not have a token,
which is still very possible, but they can have a very good play to earn economy within the platform.
But then it's more like maybe giving more value to BNB, the BNB token itself.
Yeah, which is not a bad thing if you ask me. And at the same time, they can use it to onboard and educate and enlighten people.
But that was not what people were expecting.
Cryptocurrencies.
People were
it's possible.
People were flocking into the game using VPN, because for Nigerians, you needed to use
can't
VPN.
access. Yeah, you can't access the platform.
Many people were using VPN, flocking into the game because one, it's Binance. Two, anything Binance token would pump. So people now hearing that, oh, we have no interest to have a token or an in-game token. It's a shock to people.
Me, I wasn't expecting them to even have a token.
Well,
I wasn't.
I was looking at, yes, there's a possibility for them to have a token, because we know that platforms that are established can go and open up another sub-platform and still raise money through token sales. We've seen crypto is anything is possible here.
Very.
We've also seen platform that said, oh, we are not going to have tokens.
And then, eventually they come with
and then they see
Arbitrum said it for years.
Right.
Optimism too said it for years.
Uniswap said it.
Yeah, they said it.
But then when SushiSwap came in and launched their token, Uniswap was like, these guys are here to beat us, and then they launched their own token. So it's a very funny ecosystem to play around with, But now, like we said, BNB memes didn't really push. It wasn't really strong.
No, the liquidity, the on-chain liquidity.
This is BNB.
The hype.
BNB in terms of trading volume. I think it's number 2 outside Ethereum in terms of 24 hours.
I don't think they are still number 2. I haven't checked those stats recently, but I doubt they are still number 2.
But on the average,
I feel Solana is supposed to be around them number 2.
But then,
because we see more of on-chain activities on Solana.
Yeah, but on-chain activity does not mean your trading volume will be higher. For example, one of the last times I checked, Solana's on-chain activity, in fact, Solana's transactions, number of transactions, beats that of BNB. But in terms of the amount being spent, BNB was high up there.
In terms of volume?
Yes, the volume that was being spent is higher. But then, to my shock, the person that the chain that is coming up to beat what's it called? Binance Smart Chain to this is Seal of all.
Nobody saw that coming.
Nobody. I think one of our podcasts we talked about Seal and Aptos being one of the chains that had very little user activity on chain.
Yeah, talking about on chain volume, and Binance Smart Chain as of today has a higher on chain trading volume than Solana. Because it's around almost 1.8 billion, whereas Solana is around 1.5 billion.
1.8.
Yeah, so it's doing better. But then again, if you compare it to the 24 hours on-chain trading volume, Ethereum falls below Binance Smart Chain and Solana.
Okay.
You get, so because Ethereum is around 1.3.
Ethereum with its gas fees.
So if we're looking at today's data, we would say Binance Smart Chain is obviously number 1, then followed by Solana, then before Ethereum. Talking about on-chain trading volume. Yeah, but this we know that this stuffs you can't really bank on this long term. It will always change. It always change. Sometimes it will be Ethereum.
Last
sometimes
2 episodes we had,
Solana.
I think we talked about Seal and Aptos not having on-chain activity.
Right now,
and
Seal has been fantastic, because personally, we first spoke about Seal memes, Seal memes coming on chain last week in episode 2. I think that's when we first spoke about it. Now, from when we did episode 2 to today that we're doing episode 3, which is about a week, I've made good money from the Seal blockchain, based on memes. And what people fail to understand sometimes is first mover advantage. Once you have like a first mover advantage on these memes, when it gets started on a blockchain, you'll make good money, which we are still expecting to see same on core blockchain. We're expecting
I
that.
have
But
some
Sue
tokens
right now
on
has been killing it for the past 1 week. At least I made good money from Hippo, more than 5x from
They had
Hippo.
Sea-Dog,
Yeah, from like Shark. I made like
yeah.
2-3x from Shark, but real reasonable returns from like Hippo, from below 20 million to almost 90 something 100 million, which it is still holding up above $100 million market cap, which is really good. Yeah, so people need to, if you want to trade meme coins, you need to take advantage of being one of the first movers. That way it's easier for you to cherry pick which one you can invest in.
Right.
But when the news is now all over the place, it's now everywhere on the timeline, on Twitter, that ecosystem is performing very well, and you try to go there and see if you can make good money, there'll be more projects that would sink your capital than the ones that would perform really well. And another thing people should notice is also that another thing people should take advantage of is when you're trading memes in an ecosystem that it is not usually for trading memes. You're trading based on hype or trends or narrative. It is you have to be very greedy. Like if you get into a particular meme, once you're up 200-300%, you need to exit at least with your capital and some profit.
Because it's based on narrative.
Yes, based on narrative.
We're not even sure.
Yeah. So that thing might even cease existing maybe in the next 2 or 3 days. Or just sometimes like even that same day, you get. So people need to know most of all these things, which is why it is very, very risky when you're trading memes. Extremely. Without deep liquidity, without experience, you might just end up losing all the money. Because like for me, the first meme I bought on Sue, I lost the money. I lost the money, $100. I lost it. I still bought another one again. It was like the third one that gave me more than 200%, and I got back capital and profit. Then the fourth one, I started making money from there. So now I've made money from Sue such that even if I lose $150 or $100, I won't feel bad because I've made good money from the memes there. Yeah. So people need to understand most of these things.
That's like a basic very, very trading strategy that one can use with memes. So let's say somehow you have $200 you want to risk with memes, that if you lose it, you're fine. You shouldn't say, okay, $200, I will buy 2 memes. No, put $50 or $20, right?
Preferably 15.
Right. So if let's say you stick with $20, you have $20. That means you can buy a lot of memes, right? So, but your aim is not to go and buy all the 10 memes you see.
No. Now talking about that too. Yeah, I just remember talking about that. For those that are still interested in trading memes on Sue, this is not paid ad or anything. For those that are still interested in trading memes on Sue, one platform you can make use of that I actually did use to check some of these things is Insidex. You get Insidex, you'd see like the logo or something on the screen. Insidex, you can use it to like check the liquidity pools, analyze details about the tokens, and see on-chain trading activities before you can now start to jump in. So you don't just blindly see a meme that is flying and has done 500%, or that they just launched and it's taking off, you just start pumping in money. No, there is a whole lot you need to do. You also need to check like distribution, which wallet is holding the most tokens. You need to check volume, you need to check the makers, a whole lot that you need to check. So you can make use of Insidex to like check some of those stuffs before you jump in.
So for me, before you get into trading meme, have a strategy, right? If you have, like I said, $200, break it. If you invest, you see 100% remove capital, then you can now decide what you do with the other one.
And it works perfectly.
Right. Use strategy to trade memes. So if you're lucky enough to be blessed by one of those memes that, okay, you bought it, you've taken out profit, but before you know it, you did 100x. Now you've made $1,000 from what, that's fine.
Yes.
But wanting to have your capital while you chase for 1000x or 100x, it's a huge risk. But that being said, there are like memes that OG memes or old memes that which of them are you really bullish on?
I'm talking about where I love doing meme trading the most, where I prefer doing meme trading is on Solana.
Solana is
I have a few memes that I do swing on Ethereum. I will call about 2 of them that I do swing on Ethereum, but it's majorly on Solana. And we've said it here before on episode 2, and I think episode 1 we said it. One of it is when. So when is one meme that long term I'm very bullish on when. It's still around 60 something, 70 something $million FDV. I'm very bullish on when getting to about 500 M. There another one which I swing a lot is WYAC, woman yelling at cats. Very funny name. But yeah, it's a meme that...
Talking about funny names, you know what we've traded, the amount of nonsense we've traded in the past week.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Then another meme that I feel it's worth investing in long term is Aura.
Aura, okay.
Yeah, Aura. I feel Aura is worth investing long term. It did well in the month of June, July this year. Now it's down to about $10-11 million FDV. Yeah, I started buying it from 2 million, 2.5 million about last month, August, September. That's when I started getting back into it. Now it's around 10-11. Yes, I'm in profit. My capital is out. I've taken some profit, but I'm still looking at it going above $30 million, $40 million FDV. So I think Aura is a very good one. Then one that I got recently, Real Nigga Tate.
Real Nigga Tate. I had Real Nigga Tate.
RNT.
Yeah, RNT. But then Tate now got his own coin called Daddy. Yeah. But wasn't really not paying attention to the Real Nigga Tate community.
Now, so I feel Real Nigga Tate to perform well. Reason, it has very good liquidity.
No, it has good liquidity.
Over $900,000 as liquidity. And the market cap is sitting around $6.8 million FDV. Okay. And it has very good distribution of holders.
Yeah, people, like a whole lot of persons.
Very good distribution. So I believe...
I think the community is still very much
community is still active. So I believe if the Hustlers University doesn't pump it, Tate at some point would pump it.
I don't think Tate
or his brother would pump it. I think the
community might just rally around one of his tweets or one of his comments,
one of his videos.
Yes, to use to because I think Tate is much more focused on that Daddy token, probably in direct competition with Mother.
Yeah, Mother. So I think it is worth the gamble based on risk to reward, which is one major thing we look at when we trade memes.
Have we had a meme hit $1 billion market cap
recently?
Ever?
Yeah, lots of memes have hit. Just recently, Popcat hit $1 billion.
When I mean hit, as in hit and stay.
Yeah, Popcat is still around $1 billion. It is still there. This year, one of the most successful memes we've had this year, born from Solana blockchain, is WIF. WIF is even above $2 billion. Then from base we have
these are like the OG memes that,
it's not really up to a year old technically speaking. But then we have Brit. Brit is on base. We have Brit, which also touched $1 billion around July, August or so.
Because I still strongly believe and the rest Doge, they all made it above
I still believe Brit will still go above $1 billion and will stay above
but
that.
those
for
memes
base.
that came up on base, the likes of what's the name, Bald, etc.
I think it's still there. I'm not really
so
trading the only meme right now on base that I would say I just bought not so long ago and I'm holding and I intend to hold it long term is degen. Degen, DEGN.
Just like we're talking about the
I believe it will do at least $400-500 million FDV.
Just like we're talking about the whole narrative stuff in terms of is either trend or narrative. There was a time it was base. Everybody was base.
There was a time it was base. 5 months ago.
Yes, people did not expect base to be like the base for memes. But now, same way people didn't expect C to be
like we discussed in our last episode. One of the easiest way to bring about on-chain volume and activities to your blockchain is memes. And once your blockchain is fast, your blockchain needs to be fast.
With low fees.
Gas fees needs to be very, very cheap. And you need to have liquidity providers too. And market makers you get. And some influencers, obviously, that will also push this narrative. Now, once you do that, you find out that it's only a matter of time. You have people coming, moving liquidity to like trade memes and all.
To throw in money from.
Yeah.
But aside that, in rounding up, today's episode, what are the tokens that you're bullish on? Because for me, I was looking at, I've told people the Torchain ecosystem. I was reading the new Git book published by Rujira, which is the alliance between Kujira and Torchain.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that ecosystem. I'm bullish on both Ruin and the new Ruji tokens.
Talking about Tor.
Right.
Chain,
yeah. I'm also bullish on Chromia because they just released their file hub.
And the first AI projects that they are partnering with. And I think investing in too.
Yeah, they invest. No, they had $20 million for AI
the
and
first
data.
AI project that
the first
they are
AI, I think it was Rifa also that they are investing in. And then they also dropped their first on-chain video and first on-chain meme poster, whatever, on File Hub.
Yeah.
So they're actually building and they're showing you that their tech is working. So I'm bullish on that aspect. I'm also bullish on Ori chain, the Ori token, which Polaris is using part of their tech to run was token swap without you knowing the route it's following and all that stuff. So and then which other thing am I? I'm really bullish on some particular AI projects, in the space, because I still believe that the AI trend, the core AI trend, would come around pretty soon. And when it does, we are going to see the likes of Chromia, the likes of Ori Chain, maybe the likes of Layer AI, and a few others, pump really hard. So on your own side, what tokens are you?
I'll drop
top 5
more.
Or something.
I'll drop more about the tokens that I'm bullish on in the next episode. But just to buttress a little, I'm heavily bullish on Chromia, especially since it's corrected to about 17 cents. It's around 17 cents now. I'm very bullish on it. In fact, it is criminally undervalued, sincerely speaking.
But then how much would Chromia take from us?
And well, we can't tell. But for the memes, the extra meme coin that I'm bullish on the Ethereum blockchain majorly, they are just 2 memes. One is MAGA, Make America Great Again. Yeah, I'm really bullish on that. Then the second one is Doge. But not the Doge that we all know of, Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency. And why is because once in a while Elon Musk tweets about it. Once in a while he drops hints, he drops posts about it, and which has made that coin pump from about 2 million to about 25 million. So now it's around $14 million. Yeah, so I believe when the meme coin era kicks in and the bullish sentiment in the market starts properly, and the election, not before he even wins, and the election starts, we're sure of Elon will most likely still tweet about this 2, 3, 4 times, and that coin will most likely hit $100 million, most likely. So I think that narrative is there, and for the fact that it has corrected to about $40 million FDV now, it's what
is that Doge? Is that particular Doge on any exchange?
They just listed it on XT.
XT.com.
Is it XT? I think XT.com also. They just listed it there. But it's obviously on Uniswap. And Ethereum gas fee is now pretty fair. $5, $6, $4, depending. So Ethereum gas fees are not so high. But I would say if you look at the long-term perspective of the coin, not next 1 year though, few months from now, because most of these memes, we're not buying them for the next 10 months or 6 months. No, we're just buying them to flip out at maybe 10x or 20x, depending on your entry. So I'll say it has what it takes to perform well. Disclaimer, there are 2 Doge. This is not financial advice. There are 2 Department of Government Efficiency on CoinGecko. So you need to pick the one.
Government efficiency or government expenditure?
I think it's efficiency. So I think it's efficiency.
I think it's expenditure, but anyway, it's Doge, but it's 2 different Doge. That's the so you don't mix it up.
Yeah, so for those watching, please don't forget to share the videos. Don't forget to leave comments about stuffs you want us to talk about. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video, because whenever you like the video, it works based on the algorithm to recommend the video to more persons watching. And we really need you to like this video and share to people you feel would need this. And also, very important, try to leave comments about stuffs that you don't understand or stuffs that you want us to pay more attention to, and we would obviously review these comments.
Or even stuff that you think we did not explain properly.
Yeah, even stuffs you feel we didn't explain properly, you should try and leave those comments, and we'll do justice to that. You'll see it in the next episode that would pay attention to most of those stuffs. And yeah, that's the end of today's episode. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to expect our next episode, which should be the episode 4. So thanks guys for watching, and it's bye bye from my end.
All right guys, bye.